Alright. Before I left Colorado, I bought this book. And it's just a ton of Renoir paintings. There is like some info, like just about his life and that kind of thing, but that's not really what I'm here for. What I would like to do is I would like to do some master's studies, and in those master's studies I want to use my oil pastels. So I have, let's see, you guys can see a picture or the original painting, and then first I want to do like one that is like only pencil, and then do an oil pastel version over here, because I feel like I will be able to understand the values a little better if I do it in pencil first. So I'm just gonna make myself a cute little box here, and this isn't gonna be, you know, think of proportion here. And then a similar sized box over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and map it out, because if I play my cards right, or if I have played my cards right, I will have, well, yes I will have some room in the middle for notes if I need them. We'll see if I actually use those, or use like this space. So it's just gonna start with the graphite. So her head, I have a feeling already that I'm going to have to make this bigger. Kind of like that size maybe. And then she's kind of at a weird angle here, which I think already as I'm doing this I'm going to have to make, I think I'm definitely going to have to make the head bigger. Maybe not. But already, like, something about this is kind of off. Whatever. Oh well. So this, and then her face, like down here-ish, be her eyes, and they're just sloped. A little bit of a nose bump, not a lot, just a little. The good but kind of bad thing about this is it's going to be a good exercise, but I know I definitely will not be able to draw this the same twice, which could be good because whatever like composition errors that I have wrong will possibly fix themselves. Or at least that's what we're going to hope. Cheek. And she's got like some things. It's kind of map these out a little bit. probably shouldn't shake them in yet, but it's a little too late. So I already started. I really enjoy Renoir. He's probably one of my favorites. He's probably one of my favorite painters. Okay, trying to get this slanted that is going on here. That eye, that's too far away. Wait, or is it? Yeah. So I actually need to bring that in right there. Ish. Okay. And when I say like a favorite painter, I mean just his work. Because I don't really know much about the guy, like how he was as a person. And that's probably a good thing. Pretty dark on. It's probably a little soon to be doing shading, but do I care? Not really. This needs to be fun for me, otherwise I'm not going to do it again. And that could be like its own problem. Okay, I feel like this needs to go up higher. Direction the hair is going, which is only slightly annoying. And then her ear. Big tilt down here. That's actually, yeah, okay. Which it doesn't have to be a, like I don't want it to be like a replica. Like I'm just trying to use this to practice. Okay, and then her neck. Oh gosh. It's her shoulders and then her neck. It's kind of like this, which I can't really tell. Just highlighting. And her hair is actually darker here. Yeah, I definitely probably should have, like zoom it in. Oh, well, it's fine. Nothing we can really do now. So value-wise, that would like, probably be almost black. But I am not trying to mess with this pencil that much. Because I'm more interested in doing the pastels. Push this a little bit. Yeah, I've definitely made that tough. So let's try again, but a little bit pastels. So this, I'm deciding all of this is gonna be top of her head, and I probably should have did this the first go around, but I didn't. So of her head. So this is going to be where her bangs start. And this is going to be where her brow bone is. Which means, like, right here is going to be her eyeballs. We are not going to make the same mistakes that we made last time. See if we always make the same mistake, we're never going to learn. He's painted these eyes so large. So now, I actually need to bring this up. I actually need to bring up like a lot. I feel like it has a few too many spots. Well, I'm already liking how I made the face better. So, just progress there. Okay, this I feel is acceptable, and let's just go a little light erase. And if this turns out bad, I'm gonna be mildly upset. Okay, I'm not sure if I should start where I should start. Probably the skin. The skin's so white. Okay, and I'm not gonna clean my customers here, so if y'all were expecting different, I don't know what to tell you. There looks like she's got some pink at her jaw, or it could be just colorblind, but you know, a little bit of pink at her chin, and there's pink at her eye. Okay, the eyes are gonna be tough because they are shosha. Okay, and then I'm gonna put a little bit purple for depth. This is actually really scary trying to do tiny details with huge little dust now. Okay, something like that-ish. We can fix later, it's fine. Okay, there's actually a little purpley glare. And it's a nostril. Okay, and now seeing yellow kind of up here towards the hair, and also a little bit at the neck. If this turns out bad, I'm so sorry. I have a kind of peachy color, but it's definitely not as light as I need. I'll just go for it in the spots that are a little darker, and just not really any of it. But if I can get enough peach, a few, maybe I'm gaslighting myself, but I think I can just use the white to kind of smudge it around. And if I'm wrong, I guess we'll have it. So, let's see, let's start. Whoa. Oh yeah, that is smudging it around the town. Just perfect. I think the purple wasn't the best choice. Can you guys even really see? I feel like you can't. But, whatever. I mean, her skin is not like, I mean, it's not white, but it's pretty dang on close. Okay, maybe I should switch to the background. Okay, the only problem is that doing the background is kind of scary when you don't even have your subject really mapped out, but I feel like if I get the background in at least a little bit, maybe then I can get the skin a little easier. I'm trying to find something in here. Okay, see, now that I've added the black, just the peachy color seems fine as far as value goes. So, dazzles. They're green here. I mean, use oil pastel, or you're supposed to see some of the paper. Because I feel like we have something in there. Okay, maybe I shouldn't put the yellow close to the brush. Looks like there's actually a little bit of yellow here. And a little bit of a shadow right there, which we're going to use. Okay, where my peach go? I'm just going to do light layers. And then just keep blending the white. And maybe I should have cleaned my pencil a little bit, but oh well. I have to say, for a medium that I do not use often, this is turning out a lot better than I thought. Okay, we're going to move on bits of the hair. Which that seems to be really the only bit of yellow in the hair, is just that little section. Okay. I almost really might want to go brown. Where's my brown color? Okay. I probably should have sketched the hair in a little better, or a little more. But, yeah, it'll work out, I'm sure. Because, I mean, I don't know, I feel like I always do this, where when I first start, I'm like, ooh, like, oh, the hair. And then, like, once I actually get going, it's not as bad as I was thinking. Most likely. And I should actually have a little dip. And I already know I cannot get that small with the oil pastel, so she's just gonna have kind of like a bald spot right there. And this is when the hair kind of blends into the skin. Nice and softy. Then I don't think I have a darker brown, so we're gonna have to go in with the black to get these darker values in here. Which is fine, just gotta be careful because we can definitely overdo it. And then for these lighter bits that are not exactly yellow, but I think I'm mixing the peach and the yellow. Right, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh, going into the black. It's not the move. Go back in here with the brown. The brown is being kind of washed out by everything else, and that's not what we want. Kind of blend the black there. And then here is when hair changes direction, which is going. I think maybe her head's a little too tight. Or is it just my angle? I don't know. Because I am kind of looking at this angle. Oh my gosh, yeah, she has way too long. That's either better or just the same as what I had. I need to look at this one for a second, not you guys. Okay, now all this we'll just have to cover with the background, which is fine. We can do that. Now there's a little bit, not a ton, just a little yellow peeking through in here. I actually need some of the peach because we're actually seeing a little bit of her scalp. Probably not that anyone's really gonna notice that, but yeah, I would, or I did. So. Okay, now we're gonna come into the face of the peach. And there's that one pastel, which is always great. There we go. Basically all black, which I will blend the brown into it anyway, just to warm it up a bit. Oh, I do have one shot. Oh, I picked up some of the black on accident. Okay, and before we move on, I'm gonna go ahead and get the bow, because if I get in here with black and then try adding the bow, it's not gonna work out very well. That's all I can say. Or at least I assume this is a bow. What else would it be, like a hair ribbon, I guess? And then it was actually supposed to be white feet, but I'm just gonna have to go with what we got in here. And is there actually black in the Noir's version? No. But I gotta push a value now if that's going to look white. Okay. This actually comes out ever so slightly more. Well, that's something. Now we're just gonna come back in here with the black like we were. All details are just so stressful. I like how I'm probably gonna watch this video back and probably have the speed up, and then every time I talk I'll just put that to normal, even for my little silly bits. Okay. Now I feel like we can add in more milk ground. Now we have the hair up here. So in my professional opinion, and if somebody who actually uses pastels and they know how to actually blend the colors besides like just blending it on the page, feel free to make an appearance. I don't know, maybe it's obvious that I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, just yeah. Yeah, I'm not liking the orange as much now. Just I'll try to smudge it around. Alright, more hair. That's what we gotta do here. There's actually, I'm not going to have a gray, but it's gonna blend. Throw some bluish white in here. Now back to just black. But it's okay, because we will be mixing it. So I'll just be straight black, like the background, it'll be fine. See if I can fix that little ribbon a bit. I have to say, this is kind of fun. I've been getting into it. Okay, over with it. Just mix it all up. I'm trying to rotate my pastel at least a little bit so I can get possibly like a point at some point, like I did with the white. Not that a point will last long, but could come in handy. I want you guys to know that I was just holding my breath doing that, getting so close to the ribbon. So glad I brought my camera so that I can record videos, and then when I'm bored I can edit them. Because the town we're at right now doesn't really have much to see, at least not that I've found anyway. And I walked for quite a while yesterday actually. I have blisters on my feet now, or not my feet, ankles, because of walking so much. So I'm probably going to be staying in at least for a little bit. Some yellow. I have yellow kind of mixed in. This lighter brown tone. Besides where I just got into black. Now it kind of looks sticky. Depending on if I like this, I might print it out. I guess we'll have to see as far as that goes. Okay, then it's kind of more red, orangey, and I don't think there's a foil pastel in here. If I do, it's really small. I know there's one in my box of pastels, but I don't really want to use that yet. Well, I just use this oil pink, if it works. Just get off the outer layer here. Alright, not exactly the best using this, but you know what, it's fine. Don't want to go too red. I mean, it's fine because I'm going to take the brown in here, but still. Just going to use this. I really need to at least some oil when I get home, because this is really bad. But in my defense, it was given to me by my professor. Thanks, Tom. You're Reggie, Tom. And it was sitting in the art supply cabinet for a while. All of this hair, I'm going to have to get rid of some of the paper. Stop. I'm literally scratching up this paper. I feel like I'm literally going to scratch through the paper into the pastel right now. Okay. Maybe I should just go into the pastel just a little, just to get it out of there. Yeah. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Then I think I can also come in here with the white, because it is like really light hair that he's done, which makes sense because the whiting, but still, apparently my pastel is broken in there. It's fun stuff. Because this brown is really red, I probably didn't even need to put the red in there. It's going to be dyed down in here a little bit. Okay, now for the big guns. Okay, I feel like this is definitely way too bright. This is more like, I don't know, like a diluted brown. There's some blue in here. I just accidentally made green, but hopefully adding that in will apparently not help and just make it blue. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, let's get brown. Come on, Bessie. Okay, well, instead of continuing the mistake I was making with the white, we're just gonna continue with the black. Well, I don't want her to have slightly green hair. The chlorine at the pool got her. It's not cool. Should probably use the side that I was already making green tea. Not that it super matters, but I know in the future. Okay, now because the light's on me, now that's like kind of muddy, but we're just gonna go with it. So, go with it. Go in here a little bit. You've just been ignoring the neck, which probably isn't a great choice. Usually use purple, but and this is just really a white top, so we're just going to add this wherever. Nice and good. Which pretty much it is. Okay. Our background. This is kind of too lightly green. I'm going to throw my other green in here, but it's fine. I think this has definitely helped me with the medium. Understanding kind of how to use these. And it also helps because the Impressionist style is kind of what I want to do with pastels. At least for a little while, until I get sick of it. But I have been wanting to do things in the Impressionist style lately. So usually I'm just so, I don't know, I guess detail oriented. I think it would be good to kind of break out of my chains. Oh yeah, see, that's when it's helpful to have them. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do for the lips, since I don't have a lip. Oh, I went into the chin. Do I again. Dang it. It's doing so well. Guess I had it in eventually, but shoot. I didn't want to. I just want to. Maybe if I just close. Alright, fine. Fine. Whatever. Definitely gonna have to go back into the face, because it definitely needs work, which is unfortunate. Moving. Okay. Now, the background, the face is more backgroundy. I need plenty of more pink in here. I need some, just some of the Dawn General and into the cheek. Back into here. The chin. That's kind of low. I like those. A little bit of brown. I don't have a good point for this, so I'm gonna have to do then right here where Marie has such good points. Okay, and then ooh, I'm not giving her eyebrows. That's probably why she looks so funky. Whoops. Probably feel like I just need to make her a little more peachy. Maybe down here. Oh, damn it. That's okay. It's just a study. It's okay. I'm gonna bring that into the pink. So we don't want it to be like pink. I just want it to be pink. Sorry if I put my fat head in the way, but you gotta be able to see. Oh, I just realized I haven't really done any of the ear either. Or the baby hair here. That hurt ear. Well, it's sucks. Well, yes, the other one. There's just a ton of pastel on the paper, so it just fits into itself. So this is great. The baby hairs here. Okay. Okay, her eyes are a kind of grayish color. So let's just try to get that. As we can. Okay, maybe a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm holding my brother now. No. Oh my god, I'm just not having a good pressing point. It's so stressful. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, but now I'm back to the lips. Oh man. Okay, if I mix the pink and the orange, it won't be red, but hopefully it can be close enough. Come here, some orange. Mix them a little bit. Just a little bit. This is so stressful. So very stressful. I can help. No, my own personal opinion tells me that this lighter at the lips need to be more peachy colored. Just wipe it off. Just wipe it. Oh wait, where did that even come from? This point. gracious. There's light. I don't have any more restrictions of anything I already do. I know I said it's just a stump, but now I like it. Now I want it to be good-ish looking. Oh, jeez, eyelashes. I refuse to do eyelashes like this. No wonder why she looks a little strange. But guess what? The color of her eyelashes is kind of a brownish color. So you know what? I have a pastel pencil. And we'll just, might not work like I wanted to, but you know what? Whatever. You know what? What's the black one? So I got a black one. Okay, I just need to do the background and I need to stop. I am getting to a point where I'm probably going to overwork it more than I already have, so. See. Please just make it more brown. I made a mistake earlier. I just genuinely thought that would work. Well, there it is. Oh, goodness. Wait. Oh, wow. Okay. That was a lot. My wrist kind of hurts after doing all that. Which needs to be a little bit of back. Down here. Which means I need a little bit of brown back. Yep. Oh, okay. Cutting myself off. Oh, wait, no. That little piece of brow right there needs to be ever so slightly. Oh, this is bad. Okay. This has been so stressful. Satisfying, but stressful. But I feel like I definitely have learned a lot about how the medium works. Obviously, mine is not a perfect copy, but I'd say I did pretty dang on well. The nose is slightly wrong, but I don't know. It was tough, but it was fun, and that's, I don't know. That is what it is. Hope you see the next one. And wow, I hope to see you in the next one. And I hope you have maybe drawn along with me, or just have watched me struggle. Either way. Roll the close-up footage of the piece.